Hello there, my name's Rob. I run Lofty Ladders. Some of you have probably met me, some of you haven't. I grew up in the 70s, so I remember things like Mr. Bacon, coalmen. We had a coalman. It had a giant, massive shire horse that just like it looked like its head was in the clouds. It was so big. My dad was a council plumber. My mum worked sometimes she didn't. I think if they needed the money. I remember the coalman with his giant shire horse and his covered in dust head to toe. He used to shake his jumper and the dust would come flying out everywhere. I remember Tonka toys. I remember the 3-speed chopper with a small front wheel. I remember falling off of that thing so many times, too many wheelies. I tried job after job after job, different jobs in different environments, building trade, fabrication, steelwork, labouring, hod carrying, just working in factories, just anything I could get, absolutely anything I could get, line picking, all of that sort of thing. I tried all of it, but it all just felt, I just felt underused. I felt soulless. Just before COVID kicked off, someone that I'd worked for in the past came back to me and asked if I wanted to buy his company. So I said yes, because I could see that as a way out of the purgatory that I'd been living in for the last 20 years. So I emptied my piggy bank out and off I went and I bought Lofty Ladders. About 18 months in, I approached a mentor, and me and the mentor spent some time actually setting some goals for me, what I actually wanted from this company, instead of just cruising through life with a really, really busy job. They taught me that you need direction, you need focus. So I came up with a list of 5 values, objectives that I want for this business. The first thing people want when they start a business is a decent living, preferably better than you get when you're working full time. Now, I'm ex-IT, so I can command quite a high wage. I've got a lot of experience in it. Number 2 and number 3. Number 2 is I want the customers to be happy. I want you guys to be happy with the work that we do for you. I don't want you to be unhappy. I'm quite critical of other companies, so I need to be very critical of mine. And number 3 is to help people. I'm not going to sell you stuff you don't want. I'm not going to sell you things that you don't need. I'm not going to sell you things that are just grossly overpriced, because it's not who I am. Number 4 is probably something you can all relate to if you've ever dealt with a broadband company or a bank. I don't want Lofty Ladders to turn into a faceless company that's using its employees as shields for their bad behaviour. They create all of these processes and it makes your life more difficult. It costs you time, but you don't want to have a go at the people that you're dealing with because it's not their fault that this is happening. That to me is just a nasty, nasty thing to do to your customers and your employees, but it's so common now. You're never going to get that with us, never. And last but not least is I want to grow the business to the point where it's going to be like a retirement fund for myself, and so my kids don't have to struggle like I did, so that they can actually be part of something, so that they can and help people that the same as we're doing now. Over the last 4 years since I first took Lofty on, I've come on in leaps and bounds. I am a more mature person now. I'm actually organised for the first time in my life. That's only taken me till I was like 47, and I'm heading somewhere in a direction that I like at this point, and hopefully within another 2 or 3 years I can get the business up and running into something that I can leave behind for my children, and something that can feed and clothe me through retirement. And looking forward to having a chat with you soon and trying to help you get your loft turned into something that will be beneficial to you. Thank you, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.